Hi, I'm Deanndria and welcome back to my channel. So today's routine is a 15-minute Pilates-based flow incorporating light weights. So grab a pair of weights and join me on the mat, and let's go ahead and get started. All right, well, welcome. So today's routine is Pilates-based, incorporating some of the weights, okay? So I have today a pair of 3-pound weights. I can send you a link. These are my favorite, nice and smooth. They feel good to work out in, but grab what you have at home, 1 pound, 2 pound, no weights, can of soup or beans, whatever you have, all right? Totally up to you. And just make sure you're working at the level that you're at today, okay? So let's get started. Quick routine here, right? So we're gonna bend our knees a little bit, separate your feet about hip distance apart. Right now we're just holding on to the weights in front of us. Starting with a standing roll down. Chin to chest, take your time and slowly roll it down. So I want you to pretend like your back is up against a wall and you're rolling down, keeping the knees soft, just rolling all the way towards the floor if you can, and then slowly roll back up that wall. Good, do one more like that. Chin to chest, take your time, peel off that imaginary wall. So we're opening up the back of our body a little bit, and then take your time and reconnect to that wall. Sequencing your way up, adding in the weights a little bit. So roll down the same way, chin to chest, take your time, arms are heavy, and then take your time, start to roll up. This time, as you start to restack, slide the weights up the chest and reach to the ceiling. Bend, lower down, one more roll down, chin to chest, take your time, roll down, and roll it up, slide the weights up, reach overhead. Let's do that one more time, and chin to chest. So you will learn, my counting is not great. It's like a joke in Pilates. We're like horrible counters. Always adding one more rep in, right? Okay, so from here, if you can, bring your heels together, toes apart, and then lift up to the balls of your feet and press down, going into some footwork. Good, so I'm rolling through, pressing down. Warming up the spine, warming up the feet and the legs a little bit before we get started. Let's do 4 more like that. Lift, press down. 3, press, 2, press, 1, and then alternate, press and press. Good, so always paying attention to those feet. If you've done any of my other routines, you know, definitely working those feet and those ankles, especially for these standing routines, right? Our feet take a beating. We need to give them some love. And release, nice job. All right, from here, you're gonna send your hips back into a squat. So just sort of mark that first one. As you sit back to a squat, you should be able to see your big toes. Rise up, then lift up to the balls of your feet. Press them down, adding in the weights if you like. So you're gonna sit back, reach the arms forward like a skier. Rise up, press back, open through the chest. Heels down. Again, sit it back. So I'm not going for speed on this today. Taking our time. Good, making good posture, creating good posture in these positions. Chest expansion, I press back, work the shoulder blades together. Heels down. 4 more. And back. And lift. Press back. And down. And 3. Lift. Press back. Lower. 2. Your breath, and 1, and press back and release. All right, nice. So the next one, marking it again without the weights, you're gonna lift one leg up towards the chest, find your balance, tap that foot to the floor, and then step to the side. So now, taking our time on this side lunge position, my toes are forward, hips are back. Yes? And then bring it up. Good, so lift, lower, step to the side and back, adding in the arms. Here we go. So as you lift up, bicep curl here, tap the toes, I step it to the side, arms down. And again, so add the arms if you like, skip them if you need to, with or without weights. Curl, lower, step to the side. Remember, hips go back and down, and lift. Release, sit back, and down. 4 more sets. We're going slow, incorporating those core muscles, right? Using our abdominals, drawing them in and up as we, especially in those balancing parts, right? And lift, release, step to the side, and down. One more. And step to the side, and down. Now, before we do the other side, that leg that's on the floor, keep it there, lift the leg up, okay? Then from here, reach the arms in front, balance, open to the side, close in front. So I'm standing nice and tall. Now my leg is like knee hip height. If you need to, drop your leg a little bit, or even big toe on the floor, okay? Work with what you can today for 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it down. All right, other side, yep. So let's mark it first without the weights. Standing up tall, draw the knee up, place it down, step to the side. Remember, hips back, you should be able to see your toes, chest up, press off that floor, and lift up. Lower, step to the side. Awesome, add in those weights, here we go. Curl, release, opposite arm forward this time, and down. Curl, release, to the side, hips back, push off the floor, here. So see if you can do it. Maybe that foot avoids the floor on the way up. Yep, and you go right into the balance. I don't know, something to play with. Good, all right, curl, release to the side. 3 more, so 8 in total here. 2, chest lifted, hips back. Last one. All right, then we come back to that standing leg, okay? So lifting the leg wherever you're able to go. This time we're gonna bring the elbows to shoulder height, press up, release. So as you get tired or we start losing our balance, we tend to lean back. Close the ribs in the front, or think of knitting them together. Abdominals drawn in for 3, 2, and 1. Release it down, very good. All right, here we go. So take one leg back, a little bit more balance work, yes? One leg back, and your choice. You can leave your leg on the floor like big toe barely touching. You can hinge forward a little bit, or hinge forward a lot more. But all I ask is that you have a long line from head to toe, whichever you go. So it's a hinge from the hip, not a lean from your back, okay? So the leg is back, abdominals drawn in, hinge forward wherever you're gonna challenge yourself to go today, long leg. All right, fly those arms out to the side, bring it in front. Then row back, reach forward. To the side, in front, elbows, raise your ribs. Out, in front, elbows back, and down. To the side, and back. Can you do 2 more? Maybe play with your stability. I'm gonna take it forward a little bit. Using the breath. Last one. And back. Good. Now the leg that was back, we're gonna keep it back and step it back into a lunge position. From here, my weights are going to lift up through the sides and down. And 2, sweeping up and lower. So both knees bend here as I lower down and up. 4 more. If it starts to get heavy, just let the arms hang low and continue with the legs. 2 and 1. Release. Good. Switch legs. Here we go. So opposite leg forward. My hips are fine forward. I'm kind of at an angle just so you guys can see, but you are facing forward with those hips, chest open, hinge where you're going to go today. Fly. Elbows back. Remember, long line from head to toe. Play with your stability here. If you fall out of it, what do? You just come right back. Elbows graze past the ribs, chest is open, ribs closed in the front. And of course you're breathing. 2 more sets for me. You're going for 8 in total. Last one. And back. Awesome. Okay. So then set yourself up in that lunge position. Arm sweep ups. Here we go. Up. 2. Chest is lifted here. You're really up and down through the spine in this position. Use the breath. Shoulders are definitely warm here. 3, 2, and 1. Release. All right, awesome. All right, back to 2-leg. Separate the legs apart. Okay, rotate your feet out towards the corners. Remember, don't force your feet out more than they need to be. Turn your feet out to wherever your hips can go. Do a little test squat. You should have knee over ankle here, arms in front, palms facing forward, okay? So it's a plie squat, tailbone releasing down, zipping up through the front, okay? And then adding in the arms. So you lower down. As you come up, it's a zip up. Arms release as you lower, zip up through the front. Lower, zip up. So my shoulders remain on the back, elbows to the side as I pull the weights up. Push through the floor with both feet. Use the whole foot, like there's 4 corners in your feet, right? Push through and lift. The depth of your squat is up to you today, right? Let's go for 4 more. Use the breath. 3, 2, and 1. Release those arms, very good. All right, triceps. Send your hips back to like a mini squat here. We're gonna play with a little balance as we do it. So, up to you. Big toe can just touch the floor, or if you like, maybe you pick up that foot. Elbows back, kick the arms back, and bend. 2, using the breath. 4, my weight is back. Put the foot down if you need to. 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Hips back, chest open, kick back. Lift the foot for a little balance if you want to play with that. Use the breath. 4, chest open. 3, abdominals drawn in and up. 2, and 1. Release. Good. So you know I like to switch from single leg back to double leg, some balance, you know, mix it up. So we're gonna go back to that turned out position we were in before. This time keep the weights here, elbows by your side. You're serving a tray, okay? That's what we call in Pilates. Reaching the arms forward, adding in the squat. Pull back. 2, chest is open and lifted. 3. So try not to round the back as you reach forward. If it's too much, don't worry about the arms going out at the same time. Maybe do 1 at a time. Okay, that's an option as well. Rather you keep good posture than to force an action. For 3, 2, stay down on 1. Rotate the arms so palms face each other. Hug a tree. Open the arms, lift one heel, close in front. Lift the other heel, open. So we're alternating. The depth of the squat is up to you, my friend, right? How low do you want to go today? For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push through both feet, arms down, lengthen your legs, shake it out. Nice job. All right, go ahead and put your weights off to the side. Whoop. Safely off to the side. Good. And then take one arm up, big side stretch over, reach, and bring it up. Other arm, big side stretch over, reach, and bring it up. Let's do a little standing saw. Arms to a T, twist to one side, reach towards your foot. Bring it up, center, other side, twist, slide forward, reach, come up through the twist, and forward. Make sure the hips stay facing forward. Spinal rotation all the way to the end of the movement. 1 more each side. Last one. And back to center, good. Step your feet together. Take a big stretch up, reach overhead. Nice deep stretch. And release your arms down. Nice work. Give yourself an applause. Thank you for joining me today in this quick standing Pilates-based routine. And please be sure, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think, how you felt, what you want to see. And even better, share this with a friend who is looking for a quick routine to add to their day or you know could benefit from it. Would love that share, all right? And I will see you on the mat next time. Bye-bye.